welcome everyone back to the Lord of Hearthstone, which I mentioned last time, is now full release, so go play it, it's free. I swear it's free, free-ish, free kind of. But nevertheless, I am back, climbing up the ranked ladder, and today I was asked to do my Murloc deck, but having some test runs with it, things haven't gone too well, because I am lacking a few key cards. So until then, I will leave the Murloc deck or find some other way to make it work. So today, just like the previous episode, I will continue on with the mage, which isn't accurately named it anymore. But hopefully, I can reach rank 18 and above and go places, yo. Because cards are awesome. So I finally found a game. Took a bit longer than expected, but I played against a druid, and I've been having some weird issues with this game with connectivity as of late. I'll just scrap the whole hand. Try to get some free costs or less. Less? There's no word. Less. And that is not what I'm after. Screw you, game. You hate me. But nevertheless, I will continue to do this series if it has the same sort of response that the first video had, which I wasn't expecting. It was actually quite phenomenal. I actually gained subs. So thank you for that. Let's see what we get first. We get the Bulgar roll. Second that in their turn. Hopefully we can get a 2-drop. Or we can remove whatever he decides to play, if he plays anything at all, which is a possibility that he won't. Hopefully he won't. Because I don't want to sacrifice tempo. Tempo is a beautiful thing in the world of Hearthstone. And he's an innovate druid, so he sucks. Which means he can have OP cards at turn 1. Like that. And then there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, this is horrible. Literally, let's just ping him in the face. Let's hope for the best. That is not the sort of start that I wanted. He's ahead, he has card advantage. I'm talking absolute shite. He does not have card advantage. What I meant is he has board advantage, and he has legendaries. Oh, I have him too, bro. I need to try and stop the flood. So hopefully, if we play the card, I can steal it just to give him a target to swing at instead of hitting me in the face. But even though he does have card board advantage, he hasn't got much damage potential, and hopefully soon I can start to actually play some cards that will actually help me. Yes, indeed. I'm stumped as well, mate. So the game hasn't given me the best of luck. Turn 4 or 5, I should be completely fine. More harvest golems. I will actually take that. I can get some good trades out of that. Thank you, sir. And the first thing I'm going to kill is one of your harvest golems, probably. Because I'm a dick. Yeah, I could play Acolyte of Pain, and Arcane Missiles actually isn't bad here. So I'll play the Acolyte, just get something else on the board. Play the Missiles, hit the Blood and Edge Falnos, please. Thank you. That was actually pretty damn good. So we're not quite state stabilised yet, but it could be going worse. Which oh, that start was atrocious. Regardless of that, today's pretty good. I'm in a good mood. I've just come back from watching the football on the telly. It's just a pleasant Saturday. He's swiping an Acolyte of Pain. Right, thank you for the card. He has cleared the board, but still not too much damage, and I have a Yeti in my hand right now. Boom. Probably the best basic card in the entire game. Hopefully, if he can't kill that, I can stabilise and start to get control of the board before he gets his big stompy stuff out, like his Ironbark Protectors at turn 8, if he has one, his Agents of War, which can become a 5/10 taunt, which tend to come a 5/10 taunt because nobody ever goes for the 10/5 attack. But it's too easily removed by any class pretty much. So let's see what this guy can actually pull out of his backside to try and counter this Yeti. And it's quite strange, I haven't seen any of my major removal yet as well, so there's still hope in this game. I have Pyroblast, Fireball, Frostbolts, Polymorphs to look forward to, and I apologize for my squeaky chair. Come on buddy, you ain't got much to play. I'll just mess with the board whilst I wait, because Vandalism is cool. Don't take that advice, because it's not cool, it's bad. Polymorph, please. Frostbolt also works. Frostbolt does actually work. Got 6 mana and I could play a Hogger, but that'll just die instantly to the Golem and the Yeti. It's a shame. I could play Frostbolt, Arcane Intellect, Frostbolt, Worgen, which I think is possibly the best move. And we kill that. Boom. Starting to think that perhaps wasn't the best idea, but I could get a 2-for-1 trade with the Worgen if he doesn't remove it. I could rage it on the damaged Golem and then smash the Yeti in the face with the Enrage. All in one turn, which will clear these 2 minions that he's played and leave me with a 4/3 Yeti. Unless he's looking to kill the Worgen. He's played 2 cards to do so, and he really didn't have to. Aye, clearing the board. That is okay with me, believe it or not. Alright, let's just see what the Arcane Intellect can draw. He's actually pretty useful. Let's get those 2 on the board. Let's try to get more minions on the board, because I want Haga to jump into a clear board with friendlies already down to try and protect him, as well as the 2/2 taunt which he gives birth to. He just pushes it out. Sounds quite a painful process, because I assume he's male and some sort of hog, I imagine, because he's called Hogger. Don't question me, I don't know Warcraft lore all that much. Agent of Law. During the cards, he's got some pretty high level cards, because as you can see, that's an epic. He might actually just straight up outrank my deck. That was a silly move, my friend. Thank you. I should Fireball and I should play the Worm and Fireball. Again, that leaves 1 spare mana, which I don't like, but it clears the board and it buffs the Worm. So let's go over that. Barbecue, whatever creature that is, tree. Barbecue tree, but today in stores. It's delicious. I love charred bark. It's just gorgeous. Said nobody ever. So we've somehow got board control back, which is always an awesome thing. In this game, it's all about the board control. Unless you run a rush deck, then it's just about smashing your opponent in the face over and over and over again. Isn't as subtle, but it's twice as fun. And hopefully, by the judge of what... I wasn't in English, I'll try again. By judging what he's already played, hopefully he doesn't have too many big stompy cards, but he does have a major card advantage, so I need to get some good trades. But but as it stands, doesn't want to let me do so. Here comes the second Innovate and the second Ancient of Law, which sucks. More card draw. He's entered 13 cards on his deck. Polymorph, that is pretty much beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. I can tell you that now. I could play the Gadget Sam and the Polymorph. I'll poly the 5/5 because it has better stats. Makes more sense. Yes, indeed, I will then go ahead. I'll actually trade off the sheep just to stop any cheeky sheep plays, because there's nothing more embarrassing than that. And I finally got a Boulder Fist Ogre, so if he can't play any big taunts, I might just be able to win this game on the precious cards I have. And he can't have too much. That's good. Too many good cards in his hand, because he's reluctant to play what he's got, and he has been all game. So hopefully that's signs of things to come. That's not very good. That will clear most of my board. In fact, that actually clear all of my board, because he should run 2 into the Auctioneer, 1 into the Ooze, and then the Yeti into the Worm, or vice versa. And then the Yeti into the Ooze. There we go. 1 click clear board. God damn it.
I've got the beast in my sights.
I'm glad he's played that. Alright, Vaporize Ogre. Definitely Vaporize Ogre. Vaporize just protects me from an attack, from a 4 attack, from a 4 attack minion, which is exactly what I would like at this point, because I don't like damage. And I still feel as if I'm missing a lot of my premium cards still out of this deck. And that's 1 Toasted Yeti. Nom 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 nom. Thank you, Squire. And I think that's confused him at this point. He's contemplating whether he should smack the ogre in the face. He still has 10 crystals as well to play, so he still has cards.
What to do?
Play some cards, that's what to do, dude. Come on. Play some cards. Play it. Swipe. So he's burning a swipe and his minion. That's a 2 for 1. That's both his swipes down. And this is going to hurt. This card always hurts. Polymorph, please. Please, Polymorph, please. Usually I'll be quite pleased to see that. Not in this instance. Alright, so we play Haga. We ping. I feel like there's some misplays happening in this game. There probably is, but I'm not thinking hard enough to actually notice them. So feel free to shout at me in the comments, because that's what the comment section is for, shouting at content creators. But hopefully he's out of spells that can actually kill the Hogger, so that 2/2 Null, which he spawned out of his anus, should deal with this this Divine Shield junkie who wants to smack me in the face with charge because he's eager and he's had one too many monsters. And he's got a spell to kill me, hasn't he? 3 damage on the Null, and then a trade. This guy got so many spells. It's so annoying, but he is burning a lot of his hand just to try to keep that thing alive. Now he's stealing it. What a bitch. But yeah, this guy's got a very high rank deck. A lot of cards which I don't actually own because I stopped playing this game because life and other games. But I still think it's close. He's burnt a bunch of his cards. I don't really want to fireball the Hogger. finally, I've got a good freeze card out. I'll buff it out to a 5/5. But he still gets to play the cards first, as it stands, which is bugging me. And that's my Hogger, which also bugs me. Because he stole it. Because he's a thieving asshole. And he hates life. He hates all forms of life. He wants me to suffer. Apologies. And he's an evil druid, but I'm not too far behind, and he has got 2 less cards in his deck. That's why I saved the fireball. And if he goes for the face, it'll sting. Super nerd. That was questionable. This was questionable. Okay. Ooh, another one of those. First things first, pink hogger. Play that bad boy. Kill that. Smack that in the face. And now I'm about to take 5 damage to the face, and it's gonna hurt a hell of a lot. And I'm out of cards. This isn't going well at all. And it's really stretching out, this game is. If it stretches out for too long, then I might just cut to the end. I might not. Depends how lazy I get when editing. Which turns out I can get very, very lazy. Well, whilst we wait for this guy to make up his mind, dude, you're running up 3 cards to play, hurry up. How many legendaries do you want in one deck, dude? Well, that's GG, I believe. Really gonna trade? Flame Strike, not too helpful. But I have to play something, right? Kill the Harrison Jones. Kill the Ken. I have to trade, unfortunately. Oh, he's got the super value cards. It's so annoying. And I'm out of cards. He's running out of cards. I think he has some way to kill me. He's just freezing himself. And Ragnaros. Yeah, GG. Super Nerds legendary deck beats Mage with Hogger. Hogger. 1 legendary. He takes away my star. And I will cry. So that's a humiliating defeat, but I feel that I got an unlucky draw against an opponent at a low rank who's got an insane deck, who possibly should have beat me much earlier looking at his deck. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Feel free to shout any misplays in the comments, because that's what the section's for, as I said before. And I will see you guys in the next game, which hopefully will be the Murloc deck if I've figured it out. So, see you guys later.